Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Medieval Engineers. I'm the Radio Man 03. It is fantastic to have you along. It is my Monday, so we've got a Monday episode of Medieval Engineers. We're getting some logs. Wow. Look at what we've done here. We've really kind of drained the supply of stuff. I'm going to have to spend a little time. I got to find some extra time anymore, you know, to do this. It's really difficult. I totally forgot that, you know, Variety's going to be home and stuff. Now, the weekends are going to be cold and kind of nasty, so how did I get timber in my inventory? Eat. That's interesting. I wonder how I got the timber in. That's okay. Do I have room at all for anything? I got room for one more log since we ate that. Okay, so let's do that. Hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing fantastic. It's my Monday. Oddly enough, you know what? I feel like I slept just fantastic last night. Sunday night. I feel like I just fell asleep like a baby and slept great. By the way, did I show you the rails that lead up to the tavern now? We got rails out here. We're done with the inn, the tavern, and the brewery. We may go back and revisit it and do a little something here and there to it, but I want to be done with that project and move on to something different. We need to keep expanding town. And our good friend Billy Hyde, he had a comment last episode that kind of struck me as, yeah, I think you know me pretty good. I think you know me pretty good. If I don't move the stuff that's in the courtyard, we're never going to move the stuff in the courtyard. It's just going to be sitting there, cluttering up the courtyard, and that's not what that's there for. Do we have a tree close by that I could chop down? Let's see here. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's go find a tree to chop down. And our hammer is going to have to be fixed too. Let's do that before we forget and grind out another hammer. No, we need this over here. You notice I always go to this one. I don't know why. I just do. But he's absolutely right. If I don't do something, I am going to regret not having done what I should be doing, and that is getting the courtyard cleaned up so it's not looking the way it does. Because right now it's cluttered up with stone stockpiles and some chests and a few other things, and it just needs to be fixed up. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to get some of that stuff cleaned out of the courtyard because we never did really finish the courtyard. It's a mighty big project too. Let's take this guy right here. He's a big tree. He's a big old fella. You got to roll right down onto the road where it's nice and convenient for us to get to him. Yep, there we go. Let's get this trunk out of here. Oh, the root came with it too. Of course. Let's eat that. We're gonna chew on that while we chop this guy up. So we're gonna move it. We're making a stockpile yard, a stone stockpile yard. Just something real simple out in the main city industrial area that we've got going on here. And we're going to put it up today. It shouldn't take too long to do. It's going to be today's episode. We're going to move that stuff out of the courtyard. It's going to be all nice and neat and tidy. We were out of space. Let's get back over here. We'll be able to knock a few of these in and come right back and get those as well. Now, we can't go up too high with the portcullis that I'm putting on here right now. Portcullis, right? Yeah, the portcullis, I believe, is the portcullis. Palisade, I'm sorry. No, the palisade. The palisade, we can't go up more than one of these because I have a stone foundation underneath it, and you can see I got stone in the corner there as well. Did I get the other side of this knocked into place? I did. Oh, boy. Okay, so number 7, let's do this. I'm going to do that right there, and let's knock this one into place. We're going to knock this one as far as we can get it into place here. And that'll use up some of our inventory, and then we can go back out and pick up the rest of those logs, okay? And another number 7 right here. I mixed and matched the stuff because this is supposed to be just, it's a yard to do some stockpiling in. That's all it is. Just a little tiny area to put our stone stockpiles in, and the chests that we have currently sitting in the courtyard we can put over there instead, and they're going to be even closer for us. And that's going to be the main goal of that little structure right there. I don't know if we're going to put any kind of roof on it. I've been kind of fiddling around with that in my head right now. We can take these guys now. Sticks are always good, right? Don't leave a stick behind. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I leave the tree fronds behind. There we go. Beautiful. Got them all. You can see the trees are starting to come back now. You see these guys right here? I've been leaving, like I said a couple episodes back, I'm leaving this area alone, and I'm actually going back in there now to cut the trees down. Otherwise, we're going to, you know, wipe out the forest, and it's going to take forever for the trees to come back. We don't want that happening. So we're going to give them a little breathing room, and they'll be fine. Ah, look at the town. Starting to grow real nice. I think we might work a little bit on, if we've got time today, on the next street, too, to kind of map that out and figure out where it's going to go. Okay, so we don't have the metal pieces for that. There we go. We got that guy in right there, and we should be able to close this guy right here. Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's go back to our inventory. Let's go ahead and make 4 of these guys up real quick. I think what I can do to hide this, you guys suggested this a couple episodes back. One of you did, are like that. Yeah, there we go. That's going to clean that corner up real nice, just like so. Beautiful. All right, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, this is going to stay stone. This is going to stay a stone floor since it is the stone palace, the stone stockpile yard right there. Do we need any of the stuff in our inventory? We really don't need the logs and stuff. Let's go ahead and drop these guys off over here at the lumber yard. Everything is so conveniently located. It's really nice to work on the village because stuff is so close. I will always keep this in mind too for the future builds that we do to make sure we have stuff close by. These guys are kind of a pain in the butt to access just a little bit. Let's throw that in there, and then we've got a bunch of stones on us as well. All right, we could take one of those stockpiles apart and put it together. In case you did not know this, I'm going to show you something real fast. So you got to take this into consideration if you're going to build yourself your own little stone stockpile place. We should be able to take these guys apart right here. There we go. Lovely. They're not even 100% put together yet. I only put them together about 50%. That way they'd be easy to take down. We should be able to get one more of these in our inventory. And just like that. There we go. All right. And we're going to need that out anyways. So let's grab that guy right here. And we can get rid of all that stuff right there. So number 6 is what we're doing here. What you've got to take into consideration is if you do the stone foundation like I have here, these big boy blocks, you have to put the stone wall that you're going to put on here behind it and attach it to the outer wall. I don't know if there's any way to really show that. Yeah, there is right here. You can see it sitting right here on the outer edge. This is a stone wall, just a plain old stone wall. If I go number 4, you're going to see that that's right there. It's on the outside of the big boy block, and that's where you want it. Oh, boy. I wonder if I've got these attached to the right spot. We'll find out very soon here. See, I do not. Okay, so that is a problem. What about these guys? Do I have these on the right side? I do. I've got these guys correct. I don't think I have that in the right direction. Let's see here. They've got a little, there we go, right there. And we're going to go 2. And then we're going to do number 3. Oh, I can't get that one in there? Oh, I know why. I know why. See, even I've made the mistake. Here we go. Even I've made the mistake. Yeah, because I'm so perfect at everything I do. Not even. I screw up every episode. You guys know it. You see it. And you call me on it. You say, hey, radio, that's not right. It happens. So let's do that right there. And we're going to need to take this one back down. We need to take that little pillar out. And we need to take this guy out of here. Now, see, he's sitting on this edge of this big boy block. And that's why we can't put this stockpile there. So what we need to do is go G. We need our regular wall back. And we need to come out here, and we need to do this right here. And this is going to clean this up and make it work for us right here. I did it in the back, but I forgot to do it across the front. And then here, gee, I wonder if this guy is still facing the same direction I had him in. He is not. Why won't you go there? Is he not going there because of... Oh, he's not going there because of this wall to my right, I think. Well, crap. That sucks. I'm a little bit close, I guess. This guy needs to go out here. Like so. I'll see if I can figure something out for that corner out there. The point is that he goes right there, and then this guy comes in here. This isn't supposed to be a beautiful structure. This is supposed to serve a purpose, and that is to hold logs. Or, I mean, stone. One more hit, and we can probably go about that far with it. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, and we need to do the same thing over on this side here. Need this number 7 back, and we need to go here and tack this guy into place. We're out of stone. I should only have to get a few. Let's just grab the 3 that we got right there. That should be enough. I think it's only 3 to put one of these up, right? Yeah, 3 stones. Perfect. And like so, let's see if we can get this number 8 to go in here now. This stone post to go in here. Yeah, he'll go in there now. Yeah, it's got to be because I've got this right here. I wonder if I can get to it from the inside. Let's take this back out. Take this guy down here too. Number 8. Oh man, don't tell me. Don't tell me just because that block is here, it's not going to let me do that. Z. There it goes. I wonder if I was standing in the way. I may have been standing in the way, huh? There we go. Awesome. Oh, thank God that worked. Okay, that's great. That was going to bother me if it didn't work, right? I mean, you guys know what that's like, right? You put something together and it's like, oh, man. Tell me it isn't true. And then what we can do out here, which is going to give it kind of a cool look, I think, is come out here with the number 8 again. We'll do that right there. See how I flipped it upside down? I meant to do this on the bridge that leads over to the inn from the other spot, and it just didn't work out. But there we go. That looks pretty nice just like that. So let's try that again over here, number 8. I think if I go over here, maybe this will work better. There we go. Awesome. Now these guys need to come out one. Get up here where it's a little bit easier to get to them. Right, I watched a couple. It's October, right? Happy October, everybody. It's October, the month of Halloween. So, I love this month for a couple of reasons, but one for sure is Halloween, my favorite holiday. And so we're going to be watching horror movies off and on throughout the month, you know. And last night we watched a movie called Hell House. I thought it was pretty good. It's about 4 people who decide they're going to, they run haunted houses during this time of year, and they make a little extra money doing that, so they rent a place to create a haunted house out of it. Well, it turns out the place that they've rented actually is haunted. So it's really pretty cool. Let's go G. No, let's go, number 6. There we go. I've got this guy still in the wrong spot. We're going to have to take this guy back. Take this guy out. We have deer roaming the streets of Condorian here. The Morning Star. They're just out roaming about. There we go. And now we can go number 6. So there you go. There's an example of what not to do. So don't do that. Awesome. All right, so now we need timber. Yeah, that's plenty of room for 6 of those guys in there. That looks really nice. Now, the barbarians could jump over the top and get in, but I'm not too concerned about the barbarians getting in there. It's just stone stockpiles. And I've not seen any today. Not yet, anyways. The sun is just coming up from the last episode, so yeah, let's... I thought I saw deer inside there. I said, what are you doing in there? Yeah, that's good. Let's take that. Oh, and yes, thank you for letting me know that I had 3 torches right here in my inventory that I could have fixed the kings up. We'll take care of that today. We will take care of working on the kings and getting them lit up like they're supposed to be. I know. Hey, if you guys have ever done this, recorded, and tried to talk at the same time and stuff, you tend to miss a few things here and there. Let's go. Let's do it. And one more. There we go. This way, we're nice and close to our stockpiles. No, I'm not going to build a crane off the side of the building here above us to drop stone down onto here. I'm not going to do that. I can run it back and forth. Inventory. We need one more of those at least. Bingo. And voila. There it is. All right. Awesome. We've got it. Look at that. Stone in a place of its own. Yeah, just a little tiny structure that adds a little character to the place, I think. Let's go ahead and do this first. Let's grab all of this here. You know what? I think I could drop some of this stuff off right in here, which, of course, we're going to have to go back and... What is this? Oh, it's a small stone stockpile. Okay. We got lots of stone stockpiles in there. I thought for sure that was a timber one, but it is not. Boom. Okay, I've got a lot of stuff in my inventory that we could drop off and not have to deal with it. In particular, these sticks. You guys can go right in there. And we could probably drop the timbers off right in here. Can I drop logs off in there too? I sure can. All the way down to 2. Huh, nice. Is it? Oh, you know what? I think we're getting back to the shorter days again. I know. It was kind of short-lived, huh? Am I disappointed? I am. I'm disappointed in that. I wish the days were longer. Next season when we do this, we're gonna pick a spot that's gonna be maybe it's not gonna be out in the open because we want mountains and stuff, right? We want to be able to build our place up on the mountainside, kind of like we did with the crow's nest. We want to have this interesting, precarious kind of thing going on up there. And you guys come out of here, and we're almost there. We are nearly done, and then this stuff is all gonna go out here. That way, when we need this, we come over here, and when we need the other, we go to the lumber yard. And we're going to have all this stuff at our fingertips right out front here. And then in between episodes, I can fill those up. And then you guys don't have to be around for all that, that kind of grind stuff. And that's almost all of it. Almost all of it. Ooh, back and forth, back and forth. Hope you guys don't mind doing a little bit of cleanup maintenance work with me today. There we go. So a little over 2 stockpiles full of stone. We've got room for more, of course, and we will have more. And you guys are empty now. So let's get this out of here. Bingo. Oh, that's beautiful, right? Look at that. And this courtyard is supposed to be... Come on, keep hammering. What are you waiting for? There we go. This courtyard's supposed to be flatter. You know, it's not supposed to have these big hills here. You see how we got the staircase coming down? It's supposed to be a second staircase that comes down to a flatter level piece of ground, and we're supposed to have a cart or 2 in here as decoration. You know what I mean? This guy is empty. There we go. What do we have in here? See, a lot of this stuff needs to go up into the house. Oh, that guy can come with us. That guy's fantastic. I like this guy. I would actually love to have one of him in there. A log stockpile inside the area here would be fantastic. We don't want him going into the wall. Number 9. Nice. And this is for timber, right? No, this is for stone as well. Okay. That's for stone too. Alright, so we've got plenty of stone room for stone. Yeah, that's going to work out just great, just like that. Okay. Very simple, very basic. Let's close the door and see how we look in here. Okay, so I've got room for... I could put a chest right here and a chest right here. And we can get a little extra space in here. Let's go ahead and grab... Well, I've got timber on me. We've got metal pieces over here. Let's make a couple of big chests to supplement the stuff that we do have we need to bring over here. I don't have any metal pieces in here. And I do need metal pieces for the large chests, I do believe. Indubitably. There's so much stuff in here now that it's hard to find things when I'm looking for them. There he is, right there. Yeah, 4 metal pieces. There we go, and 4 metal pieces down here. Big chests. Let's do 2 of those. Awesome. And number 8. Beautiful. Just like that. We can drop these extra logs off right in here. You know what? This should actually be a timber holder, not a stone stockpile, huh? A timber stockpile would be better. I believe I've got to go to a workbench for that, though. But a timber one would be nice to have in there. Just if we've got extra timbers on us, we need to drop them off real fast. Instead of running all the way to the lumberyard, we could do that. Let's take a look and see what we need for that. Small stones for timbers. 4 timbers. Okay. Let's do one of these guys right here. There we go. Awesome. That's what we need. Yeah, it's getting dark already. The sun's only been up, guys, for maybe 30 minutes is all I was on for before I got on with you guys here to do a video. So, yeah. It's just that time of the year. We can throw him in there, and we can throw them in there. Yeah, that's nice. Just a little industrial building out here, huh? Right there behind the smithy. It looks good back there. I like it. Okay, this is very simple. We have our businesses that we need. The inn and stuff is kind of like a little bonus business that we built, but we've been working on getting actually. No, we don't want to throw the stones in there. We do want to throw some of these sticks in here, though. Oop, not all of them. There we go, like that. And what do we have in here? We've got just some dirt. Okay, just dirt in there. That works. That's good. We've got these nice little businesses out here where we've got room for all of these things, which is very cool. So in here, I'm going to go ahead and store this stuff for now. That needs to go to the smithy. We could throw that in there, that in there. There we go. The Royal Forge. We'll take this sword, drop him right in there. There we go. Beautiful. Yep, cleanup day. Cleanup day, getting ready for the next project, which is going to be the stockyard. That is going to be a fun one. Matter of fact, I think it's going to be probably more challenging than some of the stuff we've done so far, because I've never tried something like this before, but we need a stockyard for animals and stuff that's going to go right in between these two guys here, so that should be interesting. I'm trying to wrap my head around kind of a structure that we're going to put there right now, so, you know, that's what I'm working on right now is in my head. Wow, look at all the stuff we've got. You see all these map pieces? We got maps coming out of our ears right now. And so many of the same kind. Yeah, this is stuff we can use out here all the time. The skulls and everything, these are good decorative items. We don't have to run all the way back upstairs to use those. And if we ever build stuff up above again, we'll have them handy for right there for us to use. But otherwise, voila. The courtyard has been cleared of all clutter. Ha! Nice! We do have this guy right here. Let's take him. He's not going to go there anyways. I have an idea for him, though, and we are going to be messing around with him very soon. There we go. Let's eat a couple of those guys right there, and we're good to go. Bam! Ha! The stone stockyard. The overflow, right? It's kind of like an overflow area where we've just got extra stuff and we can just run in here and drop it off and be good to go. Yeah. Oh, we need metal pieces for this, though, don't we? We do. You know what? We need a bunch of metal pieces. Since we're doing some general maintenance stuff around the base, around the kingdom. Let's do a bunch of these up. Let's do one more. I'll get my hammer. Let's finish this guy off. Nice. Okay, let's go inventory and let's grab. We had 3 of these. We got one more. Let's put that right there. That should light this area up plenty. There it is. The stone stockpile yard. It fits right there, huh? Looks pretty good. Let's go V and then Alt. Let's scroll up. Let's go scroll up a little bit and see how that looks right here. Oops. Yeah, look at that. All kind of tucked away back in there. I didn't go too close to the wall there because I did not want it to. I didn't want to be removing earth from beneath what is our, you know, our timber and stone stockpile slide. We slide our carts back and forth, so I kind of tucked it away back in that corner there, which keeps it, you know, out of the way as well. So yeah, I think that's a good spot for it. And the courtyard is clean. Thank you for making me clean my room, Billy. Oh man, that's great. I love it. Okay, perfect. There we go. It looks better, but it does need to be cleaned up. This needs to be taken and smoothed down a little bit, and taking this out too, so that we can actually use this as more of a courtyard look to it. All right, so let's see. We had more torches. We have 3 more torches in our inventory. Let's take care of this right now. Our poor kings are out here. How do I have that one there? It's right up on top. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Felt bad. There we go. Awesome. Perfect. Apple tree has not done any more growing yet. It's still sitting here. And how are the grapes doing? Granted, these guys have only been planted since our last episode, and I was not on at the end of our last episode, so they're still working on it. It's going to take a few days for them to actually grow, for sure. I've got to go back to the farm, and I got to clean that out. I need to find like 3 hours on one of my weekends to come in and do some general maintenance around here, other than what we're doing right now, which is actually some building. We've got a little bit of building done today, which was nice, on something new. All right, now we talked about we need to do the walkway here. The sidewalk is too wide, of course, so we've got to take this and you know, double it up all the way down to here at least, and then we're going to put a retaining wall here and kind of see how it goes. But the next level of stuff, we've got the staircase that comes up this way, so the staircase will continue to go up. Because this is too wide right here. So I'm going to do, I think what I'm going to do is put the retaining wall, put a stone wall along here, and then we'll be able to put that ivy over the top of it, and we'll have a nice green walkway through here. And then the next row of buildings is going to sit probably right up on here. And then we'll kind of angle a couple of them back into this direction here too, so they kind of carry over into this area, you know, kind of over this side. So they kind of swoop down this way, like so. And then come over this way. Now what I'm trying to figure out is how do I taper down from up here? Because again, you can see it's starting to get a little long here. A little long. So maybe what I could do... Let's think about this while we've still got some daylight. And then we'll call it. We could do something like this right here. Now, my question is... number 5. Can I... I could do this here, but I don't think I can get one in here, huh? No, see, I'm not... Well, that could be a full square there, then. Oh... Let's go, let's get our big boy block out. I'm trying to figure out a way that I can turn... Oh, that's nice. Okay, I like that. Okay, so let's take this out of here, and this one would go here, and then we do number 5 right here, like so. And now we've got ourselves an angled walkway through here. But that is not too wide right there. That is a bit of a thing. We can fix that. Nevertheless, we can fix that. But that's what I want to do. That's what we're going to do, is we're going to angle this off this direction. Because what I don't want to have happen is I don't want this great big tall sidewalk and walkway back here. You know, I want it to be kept close to the ground like we've got it going so far, to where it butts up literally up against the hillside. And then what I'm going to do is come along here with this guy right here, and we're going to put another row of these in like so. Can I even get one in there? Not yet. I have to dig a little bit of that out. What we do is we put those in, and then that's our 2 wide path. Because you can see we kind of angled over this way a little bit. Matter of fact, I could probably get one of these guys right there, but then that kind of defeats the whole drop off, huh? Yeah, let's not do that. We'll put a rail along here. The rail will attach to this, and we'll continue the rail around this little corner right here so people don't walk off. That would be a concern there for me. But then, yeah, first we'll double up this walkway down to here, and then we'll figure out our angle, and then we'll be able to get the next row of buildings going. You guys want to watch me build sidewalk? I mean, we've got to get a walkway put in, and it's got to look really nice up here. So when you're walking along here, it's green, and there's just design and decor and stuff along the wall as you walk along. And then we'll go up some stairs, and then we'll be on the second level of buildings. Because if we do the buildings, let me get up here. If we do our second layer of buildings up, say, at about this mark right here, possibly right about here, think about this second roof line is going to tower above this building right here. We may not tower over the inn, but that's okay. At least we're still back here on this edge. And as you walk down the street, you've still got an interest of different roof lines back here. And you'll be able to see what's back here between the buildings too, because we did leave a little bit of a gap in between the buildings so you could see the street behind it. So that's what we're going to get started on next. We're going to try to figure out, I want to get a couple of buildings put up here. So what would you like to see? I'm going to do a bakery for one. The bakery I think is going to go right back in here. And then we need something else over here. What should go right over here? And then we talked about the church. The church I would love to try to get kind of up in this area here. And I was thinking maybe there's a way to attach the church to the keep. Because we don't have a keep. We've not built one. So we've got our original structure over there, but we have no keep. So that was kind of my, I'm a little curious about that as well. But yeah, if we can get, let's say 1, 2, maybe 3 shops back here. And then we'll put one more thing. We talked about a brothel right up in here. And then we're going to have a few houses, just a few houses, like 3 houses here and then that little farm right down here. And that should finish off this side and give us a real nice village feel along with our stockyard pens. And just a little tiny feed and tack building right here because I think most of the business would be run by the Royal Forge. They would be taking care of most of the stockyard here. So we'll give another small business right in here that'll consume this area. And that's what we'll work on next. And this side of the street will be done. And then we'll focus our attention again back over on this side of the street. But yeah, it's coming together, that's for sure. Any barbarians to kill? No. Nope. They're afraid. They're afraid of showing up at the Morningstar Pass. All right, guys. That is going to wrap up the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Probably a bit of a shorter one, too, huh? A little chaos at the beginning. Didn't quite have things right. But you know what? For the most part, I think we're good to go. But there it is. The Royal Stone Stockyard, huh? Yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, hit that like button for me, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03, and I want you to have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.